Hello, my name is Claudia Gallo. Welcome to this Prenatal Yoga Class. This is a class that you can do anytime throughout your pregnancy. It's going to feel really nice during your second trimester and beginning of the third trimester. And always an invitation for you to listen to your body and see how it feels each day, each week. Something that felt good today might not feel the best next week. So let this class, this session be an exploration of your body and tune in. Always be very mindful of the movements, of your transitions, and see how it feels. I'll be also giving you some modification and choices that you can do this or that and just explore and see what feels better. So for this session, you will need 2 blocks. If you have a bolster or a bigger pillow, and if you have a blanket, or it can be even a sofa cushion that you can sit on and that you can pad your knees with. Okay. So once you're ready, go ahead and sit on your blanket or cushion, cross-legged. Taking a moment to arrive. Go ahead and reach the shoulders up to your ears and squeeze them up, squeeze your face, and exhale through the mouth, let them fall. Deep breath in, bring the shoulders up to your ears, hold the breath and squeeze. Exhale, let it go. And one more time, inhale up, tensing a little bit, the shoulders, back, the face, and let everything fall. Good, and just move your head from side to side. Gently feeling the neck. Let the head fall over to a half moon circle. Let it fall over to the other side. And come to the center. Rest your hands on your knees or thighs, relax your shoulders, your elbows, your belly, and start to circle the chest. Go forward, out to the side, and lean back. Let the chest guide, shoulders go back, and then shoulders forward, round the chest a little bit. Big circles. Now switch the direction of your circle to the other side, leaning back over to one side and over to the front. One more big circle. And find the center. See that your hips and your sit bones feel rooted. Roll the shoulders up and around, and then lean your chest back a little bit so you stack it over your hips. And lean your head back and lift your chin up so your head is over your shoulders. You can either close your eyes or keep a soft gaze looking down. And take a moment to notice the space that you're in. Notice your body in this space. And feel your body. Let this scan be one to bring you into this present moment. Noticing your feet. Notice your legs. Bringing awareness to your hips. See if your hips can fall down and ground energetically to connect to the earth below you. A little bit more. Notice the natural curve of your lower back. And bring your hands to your belly, to your baby. Feel your spine long, the strength in your back holding you up. Feel your ribs and your chest open to receive this practice. Notice and relax the front and back of the shoulders. Bring awareness up to your neck, throat, to your jaw. Relax your jaw, your tongue. Relax your lips, your cheeks, your face. Notice your head and let the crown of the head reach up. Now start to connect to your breath, taking slightly deeper breaths in and longer breaths out, in and out of the nose if possible. Start to connect the breath to the belly. As you inhale, let the belly expand and receive your prana, your new energy. And as you exhale, belly releases all the air out. Inhale, let the belly expand. Exhale, empty out. A gentle pull of the navel in to release all the breath out. And find your own rhythm, one that feels continuous and effortless. And throughout this class, the intention is to find more flow and more ease. So starting to find the flow and ease in your breath. Now keep one hand in your belly, take one hand to your chest. And as you inhale, expand the belly, but then expand the ribs and let the chest fill up. And as you exhale, let the chest release the breath, ribs draw in, belly comes in. Inhale, belly expands, heart opens. Exhale, let it flow down and out. Just like a wave, as you inhale, it comes all the way up, expanding. And exhale, releasing, softening, letting go. Creating space in the body with the breath so that more energy flows, so that you start to move any stagnant energy in your body. Take a couple more deep breaths in, longer breaths out. And bring your palms together at your heart space. If there's any other intention that you would like to call in for today, call it in any way that you like to be supported, physically, mentally, energetically. Rub your palms together, create heat in your hands. And then bring the hands to your eyes, open up the eyes, and bring the hands down. Okay. Bring the hands behind you and go ahead and extend the legs out. And open up the legs wider than the hips. Go ahead and start to create big circles with your ankles, going all the way to one side. point, and then all the way to the other side, and then flex the toes towards you, to the side, point, and flex. Big circles. And switch direction of the circle. Let them fall to the other side, point, other side, and flex. Big circles. And now point one, flex the other. And switch, point and flex. Point, really reaching the toe forward and reaching the other toes towards you. Couple more, point and flex. And then a shake of the legs, of the feet. Now take your hands and you're going to do a fist with your thumbs in and the fingers wrapped over the thumb. And you're going to pat here your legs, your inner thighs, just gently with your fingers. And over to the outside, over to the glutes, a little bit up to your lower back. You can lean forward. Focusing here on the legs more. Inside. As if we're waking up the legs, letting some circulation flow. Tap, tap, tap. At the same time, sending some love to your legs. Up to the sides. That's it. And then bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Hands over to your calves, shins here. And let's do again the circles. Big circle forward, out to the side and back. And throughout the class, you can connect to your baby. You can see as if it's floating underwater. So you can also visualize yourself doing these movements underwater so that you also slow down and become more mindful of every transition we're doing, every posture we're in, really taking notice of how it feels, of where you feel a little bit more tension, more freedom, and always inviting the breath to support the movements. Okay, now a little cat and cow, so pull the heart forward, shoulders back, look up, and then exhale, tuck your chin, round your back. Inhale, pull the heart forward, shoulders slightly back, look up. Exhale, round your upper back. More. Couple more with your breath, inhaling and exhaling, empty out. Okay, now cross the legs, bring the ankles close to you so that you can roll over your legs and come to all fours. And if you have your blanket, you can open it out a little bit more so that it's not so thick. And you can rest your knees on it. So you have a little bit more padding so we can support the joints. And from all fours, spread the fingers wide. Find the shoulders over the wrists and find the knees right under the hips, knees hip distance apart. And then press a little bit more on the inner hand, back of the knuckles and all the fingertips. And point your toes back, press the shins. Good foundation. And then from here, shake your hip from side to side. And then start to create a big circle going back, out to the side and over to the front with your hips. Big circle. Inner hand, back of the knuckles and fingertips steady. And then switch direction of the movement of the hip. Big circle to the other side. And now start to invite the movement of your chest and neck into this free-flowing cat and cow. So you can always move in a normal cat and cow. I invite you here to invite more fluidity into your spine, into your body. You can even close your eyes and just let the body move however it wants to move. Soften your elbows, soften your shoulders, your neck. And let your hips move, let your waist move, your chest, your shoulders, your neck, your head. And take this moment to tune in, see how the body feels today. Inviting more flow, more ease. Keep the balance of your hands so the weight doesn't just go to your wrist. So inner hand, fingertips all active. Good, and then slowly come back to center. And making sure that you're stacked, shoulders over wrists. Then bring the knees together. And bring the right knee into your chest, then open it out to the side and take it back. A big circle in, out, and back. Big circle in, out, and back. And now switch direction. Take the knee back, out to the side, and back into the body. Back, out, and in. One more circle. Okay, and now extend the leg, the right leg over to the side and place the foot down on the ground with the toes facing the front. So I'll show you on this side. Press the foot down and then ground the foot. You can point your back foot so you press the shin down and then come to lift up. Okay, so keep your lower body steady, but we're going to bring in more fluidity to the upper body here. And you can imagine your baby doing the same movement as you. So as you're moving fluidly, your baby is also moving with you. So we're going to go from side to side, fingertips down, reach the arm alongside the body. Draw the belly in a little bit to lift up and head over to the other side. And very fluid, again, imagining that you are doing the movements underwater. So no rush. You can stay 1 or 2 breaths on each side. You can always exhale through the mouth at any point. If you feel some tension wanting to release, some stress, some worries that might come in. One more to one side. And meet in the middle. And right here in the middle, take one of your blocks that you have in front and bring it under your chest, coming back to hands here. And start to move front and back. So getting more into the inner thigh, more a stretch. But then starting to explore here and move a bit more freely. So the right knee can start to bend and circle. You can lift the toes. You can sit back. You can play here with your chest, with the sides. And just start to move, finding, again, a bit more fluidity, more freedom. Moving slow and mindfully. Noticing what feels good, what creates more space here in your hip area. Good, and then bring the knee back together with the other. Move the prop aside and come back to all fours. Hands and knees down. Take a couple cats and cows. So inhale, lift the tailbone up, lift the chest, lift the chin. And then exhale, draw the belly in and round your back. Look back, tuck the tail. Inhale, lifting, stretching the front line of the body. And exhale, opening the back line of the body. Good, come back to the center and bring both knees together. And bring the left knee into the chest, open it out to the side, take it back, big circle, in, out, and back. Big circle. Now take it to the other side, back, out, and in. And try to keep the hands, the shoulders steady, only the hip joint moving in circle. And then stretch the left leg out to the left, place it down. See that the foot and the knee are more in line, the toes facing to the front. And then once you feel stable here, you start to lift the torso up. Finding stability through your lower body. And openness, fluidity through the upper body. And start to move from side to side. I invite you to close your eyes and also feel the baby moving from side to side, stretching its arms. And you can stay 1 or 2 breaths on each side. Soften the arms. Make it fluid. One more to one side. Come back to the center. And bring the hands over to the front. Take a block. And this is just for more space, so you can decide if you want 2 blocks, maybe a little higher as well. This can create more space in the body, or only 1. See for more stability, have the 2 together. And start to move from front to back. And then start to move the foot up and down, move the knee, circle hips, anywhere where you want to move here. There's no right or wrong. Exploring. You can move your chest a little bit from side to side. Moving slow, moving mindfully. Breathing into it. Notice if the sides feel different than the other side. Maybe a bit more tight, maybe a little bit more free. Couple more breaths. And then bring the knees back together. Move your blocks out of the way. Come back to all fours. A couple cat and cows moving through your spine with your breath. And now start to open up your knees wider than the hips. Point your toes behind you and start to sit back on your heels for a child's pose. Stretch the arms ahead of you, and you can either bring the head all the way down to the ground, or you can have a block to support your head, your forehead. And relax the shoulders, relax the hands, the fingers, maybe circle the wrists a little bit. And start to let the hips fall back. Find the wave of your breath again as you inhale, expanding the belly, expanding the heart. As you exhale, release the heart, release the belly. Empty the breath. Inhale from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown. Exhale from the crown down and out the base of the spine. Feeling the breath flowing through the front and the back of the body. And start to look up. Come back to all fours. Move the block aside. And we'll move the blanket or any padding that you have for your knees for now out of the way. Okay. Spread out your fingers and open your arms wider, just a little wider than the shoulders. Tuck your toes under and start to pull the hips back and slowly up. Bend the knees a little bit and pull the hips back. Send the chest slightly back into your downward dog. So we're going to keep the knees bent, the heels off, and open the feet a little wider than the hips. And then start to walk your ankles. Bend deeply one knee and extend the other leg. And then switch it out. Bending and extending, walking the ankles. And breathing in and out the nose. Couple more deep breaths, moving the ankles, one and the other. And then look forward, bend both knees, and start to walk to the top of your mat. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Keep a bend on the knees and take the blocks on the longer way in front of you, under the shoulders, and extend the chest forward. And imagine that someone is pulling your hips back, but you want to go forward. And find the chest parallel to the ground, shoulders slightly away from the ears, and long neck, look down to a point. Lift your toes, and then just move your hips slightly forward, and then slightly back until you find the center. And then bring the toes down. Deep breath in, and long breath out. Now bend your left knee in line with your second toe. Extend the right leg. Keep the knee in line with your second toe. Keep your left hand down and now peel the right arm open. Turn and twist a little bit more from the ribs, open the chest, and reach the right arm up. Good, less weight on the left shoulder, so really pulling the right arm up high. And circle the right arm back, down, and over to the block. And now bend the right knee in line with your second toe. Extend the left leg. Keep the right hand down and peel the left arm up. Twisting more from the ribs, the chest, as you reach the left fingers up high. Breathing in and out. As you exhale, a little more twisting your upper spine. Then circle the arm back, down, and to the front. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Only if it feels good, fold all the way forward or stay with the chest parallel to the ground. And then inhale, lengthen a little bit more, lengthen the crown of the head forward. Press the feet down, use your back muscles. Bring the hands to your hips, squeeze the shoulders, lift the elbows up, and then lift all the way up. Okay, release the arms down. And roll the shoulders up and around a couple times. And let's do a little shake. So shake your hands, your fingers. Shake your arms, your head a little bit. And then one leg and the other. Shake your hips. Send the arms to the front, to the back, to the sides. Just a little shaking here. So if you're letting go of any pressure, of any stresses, of any energy that is not yours, shake it up a little bit more. Inviting some sound. Shake it up, shake it up. And we meet at the top of the mat. Feet hip distance apart, palms together at the heart center. Feel your feet rooted against the earth. And imagine yourself picking up this nurturing energy from the earth, up your legs, up your belly, up your heart space, up the crown. And on your next inhale, open the arms around and up. Then let the right arm fall to the right side. And as you exhale, lean over to the right. Take a deep breath in and out the side body. And then inhale, both arms up. Exhale, drop the left arm down. Lean over to the left. Breathe into the right side body. Inhale, take both arms up. Open them out to the sides. Send the chest forward and down. Bend the knees a little bit and dive forward. Bring the hands to the blocks or ground and lift the chest up halfway. Crown of the head forward, hips back. Then bend the knees and step back into a plank position. Okay, so just a quick plank here, shoulders over wrists, legs strong, fingers strong, and then drop the knees down. Okay, so I'll show you two options of chaturanga and cobra. You can do here a half chaturanga, and then bring the thighs down, keep the bent shoulders, point your toes, and lift the chest. Okay, so the thighs are going to be down, but the belly is off the ground. And then back. Or if that doesn't feel very good, from plank, do knees down, and maybe a little kind of a push-up, just up and down, and then lift the tailbone up and lift the heart up. Okay? So I'll cue for this one to go halfway down and into the thighs. So going down halfway. And then thighs down, lift the heart, open the shoulders. And then push back to the knees, curl the toes, and into a quick downward dog. Just for 2 deep breaths. Deep breath in. Deep breath out, pulling the hips up, creating space in the side body. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Bend the knees, look ahead, and walk your feet to your hands. Feet hip distance apart. Hands to the blocks or your shins, look up halfway. Exhale here, keeping the chest parallel to the ground. And then lift the chest a little bit more. Activate your back muscles, hands to your hips, and lift all the way up. Okay, so we'll do that again a little bit more fluidly. Feet hip distance apart, hands to the chest. Inhale, arms around and up. Exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, arms high. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, open up, the chest goes forward and down, hands to the blocks or shins. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine forward. And as you exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands down, take a plank. One deep breath in plank, firm the belly a little bit. And then drop the knees down and slightly behind your hips. Bend the elbows into the body as you lower. And then drop the thighs down. Pull the heart forward and the shoulders back. Pointing your toes, press the top of the feet down. Look up a little bit. And then press back up to your knees. Curl the toes, spread the fingers, and take downward dog for 2 full breaths. You can always open the feet a little wider or keep a little bend on the knees and really focus on pulling the hips up and back. Bend both knees, look forward, and step back to the top of the mat. Hands to blocks or shins, look up halfway. Stay as you exhale. Ground through the feet, hands to the hips, and lift all the way up. Good. Bring the hands to your heart. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Inhale, open the arms around and up. Palms touch this time. Bring the hands to the center line as you fold forward. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, step back into a plank. Drop the knees down. Look ahead. Chaturanga halfway. Thighs down, lift the heart. And then exhale back to your knees into downward dog. From this downward dog, lift the right leg up and back. See that the hips stay in line. If you lift the leg up too high, the right hip is going to start to open up. So keep the right hip in line with the left. Reach the heel up a little bit more and the left heel down a little bit more. Then bend the knee into your chest, hold it in, move forward, and step the foot forward, wherever it takes, wherever it falls. And then with your hand, take your ankle and walk it forward where your right hand was. Lift the back heel, come to your fingertips, lift the back heel, soften the back knee, but really ground through your right foot. And the little scissoring of your hips, right hip back, left hip forward, and hug everything to the midline. Lower belly slightly in, and lift the arms up for a lunge. Find your balance here. Again, soften the back knee, and tailbone is heavy. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Keep bending the front leg and then roll open the back leg into a warrior two. Widen up your stance, heel to arch alignment, And front knee more in line with your second toe. Widen up your arms. And keep your legs very steady, but upper body fluid. Lean forward, inhale, reverse it, up and back. Right arm up and back. Exhale back to the front. And now extend the right leg and take it up again, up and back. And come back to center with the legs straight. Open arms. Now walk your back leg, the back foot, a little step in with the toes slightly in. Lift the right toe so you're pressing more on the toe mount and you micro bend that front knee. And then right hip back, right arm reaches forward, keeping the right side of the body long. Bring the hand down to the shin or to the block outside of your right foot. And then turn the ribs, look up to your thumb or straight ahead, and you're grounding firmly from your toe mount and from your back heel. Into Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Deep breaths into the heart space. 2 more, see if you can lean back a little bit more. Then firm the feet to the ground, lift from the left arm, reach it up, and come back to center. Bring the hands to your hips, close the right foot in. See that the toes are more in and the heels are in line. Look up, and then exhale, hinge at the hip, and again take your block, and we're gonna put it right under the chest. So chest again parallel to the ground, hips in line with your legs, with your feet. And then keep your left hand down and open up the right arm. Bend the elbow, bring the hand to your lower back. And as you exhale, twist a bit, opening the right shoulder. So the twist is happening more from the upper spine. Reach the arm up. Bring it back to the center. Right hand stays, left arm opens. Bend the elbow, bring the hand to your lower back. And on your next exhale, twist a little bit more from the ribs, opening the left shoulder back. Full breath in, full breath out. Reach the arm up, slowly lower it down. Ground the feet, little tiny bend of the knees, and lift the body up. Good. Heel toe the feet so they're not so wide. Now turn the right leg out, turn the back heel up, bend the front knee. So you're in a shorter lunge, shorter lunge, and then start to send the weight forward and back. Forward and back, and start to feel more weight on your front foot. And then slowly start to lift the back knee up to your chest, and you're going to balance on your right leg. And take it slow there. Release the arms by the sides. Open the knee out to the side and bring the foot to the calf. Press the foot to the calf. Look down or forward for a point of balance and bring your hands together at the heart space. Find in your balance, strong standing leg, little hug of the lower belly in, and lengthening through the crown of the head, maybe reaching the arms up. And let this be more of a dancing tree. So you can feel both the stability and rootedness of your foot, of your leg, but let the upper body feel like there's wind in the branches, in the leaves. Again, letting your baby also do this tree pose and dance a little bit with you. And just see where it goes. It's okay if you lose balance, you can come back in. And then slowly let go of the leg. Maybe shake up the leg a little bit. Shake out the arms. Good, and let's have again the props to the front, so we use it for the other side. Come back to the front, hands to the heart. Take a full breath in and let it all out. Taking a moment to feel the energy of your body, the flow of your breath, coming back to a continuous, effortless flow. Then on your inhale, open the arms around and up. Palms together through the heart as you go forward and down. Inhale, look up halfway, hands to the blocks or shins, shoulders back, and then step back into your plank. Drop the knees down. Our version of Chaturanga, bending halfway. Thighs down, lift the chest up, roll the shoulders back, pull the heart forward, and come back into a downward dog. Spread the fingers, hips up high. And from here, left leg up and back. Keep the hips in line. Flex the top foot, so the heel is going up and the toes facing down. Lift the heel up a little bit more, let the right heel fall towards the ground. And then bend the knee to the chest and step the foot to the front wherever it falls. And then with your left hand, take hold of the ankle, bring it forward where your left hand was. Come to your fingertips. Keep the back heel lifted. Scissor your hips a little bit. Left hip back, right hip forward. Draw the lower belly in and stand up. Slowly finding your balance. Soften the back knee so you can scoop the tailbone just a little bit in, not too much, just tailbone heavy towards the ground. Looking to the front, finding a drishti, a focus point. And then bend your front leg a little bit deeper and keep it that way as you roll the back leg out. Bring the heel down and open the arms for warrior two. So widen up your legs. Feel more of a heel to arch alignment. And find equal weight through both legs. Notice if you're leaning way too much to the front or if you're way too much in the back. Stay in the middle, stay in the present. Looking over to your middle finger. Legs stay, upper body moves. So left hand opens, reverse it up and back, lean back, exhale back to the center. And now extend the left leg and reverse the upper body up and back. And come back to center with the legs straight. Arms wide open. Lift the left toes up and ground more from the toe mount. A micro bend of the knee. And walk the back foot a little step in, toes in. And now left hip back, left arm reaches forward. Keep the left side of the body long and bring the hand to your shin or to the block. Turning at the ribs, opening, expanding through the collarbone. And staying for a few breaths. Deep breaths in. Deep breaths out, creating flow with your breath. Two more. And ground through the feet and lift all the way up. Bring the hands to your hips and close the left foot in. Good, and this time you're going to bring the heels in and the toes out. So heels in, toes out, and the knees going more towards the second toes. Sit a little lower. Notice if you have a lot of curve in your lower back. Just draw the lower muscles in to hold. Nice. And then bring the arms to the front. Bring your right arm on top, left arm under. Give yourself a hug. You're doing amazing. And then cross the arms, either back of the arms together or palms together. Lift the elbows and arms away from you. Sit a little lower and reach the arms a little further away. And then start to circle the arms. Going in a circle, then to the other side. And then lifting the elbows up and down. And again, circle to one side. And the other. And then up and down. Good, now inhale, open the arms around and up, extend the legs, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, exhale through the mouth and let it all go. That's it. Inhale, and exhale, let it all go. Inhale deeply, and I want you to release any worries, any stress, anything that you've been carrying that has been weighing, that is heavy. 2 more like that. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Becoming lighter. That's it. Shake it up. Finding your stability again. This goddess squat. Feeling your strength and the inner goddess in you. And then left arm on top, cross the arms, give yourself a tighter hug. And cross at the arms for eagle arms. Again, either back of the arms together or palms together. Keep sitting low and then start to move in a circle. The arms to the other side. All the way up. All the way down. One more circle. Good, and again, inhale, deep breath in, and let it all go. Inhale, and let go. Last one, deep breath in, and free yourself. That's it. Shake it up. Release, move around, find your stability. It's okay if you feel a little lightheaded from the exhalations and the release. Just take a moment. And then start to roll open the left leg, turn the back heel up, find the front, a shorter lunge. And move back and front, feeling more weight on your left foot every time, so that in the next breath, bring the knee up and find your balance on your left leg. Then open the knee to the side, bring the foot to the calf, press the foot to the calf, open the knee and bring the hands together. Finding your stability here, your strength in the leg. Abdomen slightly in, crown of the head lifted. Then reach the arms up. And again, playing a little bit here with your arms in your dancing tree. It's okay to play with your balance as well. Allow yourself to fall and come back. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing in this journey needs to be perfect. Explore looking up or down, moving a little bit beyond your comfort zone and see what happens. And have fun with it, be playful. Good, and shake it out, come back to stand. Opening the chest, standing up with the palms facing forward. A little soften of the knees so that your joints are not locked. Bring your hands to your belly, to your baby. Feel the beautiful energy of your baby that is here with you, has chosen you, and is ready to take this journey of life with you. Any message that you want to send your baby, you can send it out, just letting them know that you're here. That you're grateful that they are here. That you can already feel the love. Thank you. And we'll slowly take it down as you inhale, open the arms around and up. Look up, exhale, fold forward and down. Hands to shins, look up halfway. Exhale, step back into your plank. Pause in your plank and drop the right knee down. Press the right hand, press the fingers, press it down. And then kickstand your right foot a little bit off to the right and turn the left leg to the inner edge. Press it down and lift the left arm up for a side plank variation. Then send the top arm alongside the body. So there's a long line from the foot to the fingers. And lift the hips up a little bit. Try to find more of a half moon shape. And then slowly come down, hand down, knees together. Come back into a plank, firm. And then drop the left knee down. Kickstand the foot off to the left. Point your toes and press on the shin. And then turn the right leg to the inside. Flex the foot so your inner foot is pressing. And lift the right arm up. Slowly finding your balance. Fingertips all strong. And the shoulders down the back. Open the heart. And send the top arm in line with your side body, palm facing down. Keep pressing the right foot down, but lift the side hip. Lift and try to create like a banana shape. Sending the fingers down towards the floor. And then come back to all fours. Open up your knees wider than the hips. Point your toes. Sit back to a child's pose. Again, either forehead on the ground or on a block. Breathing in and out. Look up, send the left arm under the right armpit with the palm facing up and turn the head so your left ear side is down. Keep the right shoulder relaxing down so the chest is still facing down, but just the arm crossed to the side. You can keep the block or move it if you had it. See how it feels. Slide the hand back to the front and switch side. Right arm under the left armpit, palm faces up. The chest stays facing the front, arm crosses, chest down, turn the head so the right ear is down. And come back to the center. Come back to all fours. And step the knees back so that they are stacked over under the hips. Move the props if you have them in front of you. And take a big step with your hands all the way to the front. And this time puppy pose, bringing the chest down and sending the hips up. Chest down and then forehead down. Let the chest melt towards the ground. Keep pressing the hands down. And lifting the hips up and slightly back. Press the hands down to lift yourself up. Hands back. And coming here to sit. So send the legs out to one side and come to sit. And you'll sit on the blanket again or a cushion if you have. And open up the legs as wide as your hips or a little wider. Keep your right leg extended, bend the left knee. Place the foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, come straight down. Hands down to the floor. Take a deeper breath in, lengthen shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, maybe walk the hands forward a little bit more. And you can always bend the right knee if that helps your back stay longer. Maybe you drop the elbows down or go all the way down. Wherever you are, there you are. Stay present with your breath. Go ahead and close your eyes if you'd like to. Intentionally bringing in more peace with every inhale. Letting go of any fear with your exhale. Bringing in more flow. Letting go of any resistance. Bringing in more ease into this journey. Letting go of any stress, any worry. And walk your hands back, press, and slowly come back. Good. Extend the other leg. Off to the left side more, and right knee bends. Foot to the inner thigh. Find your spine long. Your leg is a bit off to the left. Arms up. Again, you can bend the knee if that helps you lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold forward. As much as it feels right today. And then just stay there. As you inhale, lengthen a little bit more. As you exhale, hinging more at the hip, not so much at the middle back. So keep the chest going forward. And maybe slowly walking out a little bit more. Close your eyes or look down to one point to rest your gaze. Deeper breath in, bringing in more love. Again, letting go of any fears. Bringing in more joy. Letting go of any sadness. Bringing in all the support you need. And letting go of anything standing in your way that you no longer need. Take a few more breaths mindfully. Bring it in, something that supports you, maybe related to your initial intention. And letting go of whatever the opposite may be. And slowly come back up. Extend both legs. Shake up the legs. Shake out the feet. And you'll open up your legs wide. So open up your legs wide. If you would like to have padding under on the back of the heels, you can move to the longer way of the mat. And again, you can bend the knees for your spine to be longer. Keep your toes lifted, facing up. Inhale, and then exhale, walk forward. Stay wherever feels comfortable for you. And also try not to go to your max stretch. Remember that you have some relaxing flowing through your body, so that makes us feel a little bit more flexible, but we might overdo it sometimes. So knowing where your limit is and maybe pulling back just a tiny bit from that, and then just letting the breath, the gravity start to take us slowly there. You might drop down to your elbows or drop down all the way. You also have your props around if you want to rest your forehead. And if this, for any reason, doesn't feel good on your lower back or on your knees, you could do this lying down on the ground with the legs up on the wall and legs open up wide. Okay, so we will be here for at least another minute. So if you'd like to do the other variation up in the wall, you can do that. And just enjoying here the breath, longer breaths out, letting the body cool down and ground. See where you can soften even more. Maybe around the shoulders or your jaw, or somewhere in your face. Take another 5 breaths. And slowly come back up. Gently bring the hands under the knees and slowly start to close your legs sliding the feet together. Pause here. Bring the knees to the sides and just give yourself a hug here. And we'll do a little open twist. So bring your left foot down and press the right foot right here. Good. With the knee facing up, the shin in front, hands to the shin, lift the chest up. And then bring your left hand behind you to the fingertips. Lift the right arm up. And then exhale, bring the right hand to the left knee. And focus more on twisting from the ribs and the chest. And lastly, the neck, but gently through the neck. Just look back. As you inhale, lengthen more from the top of the head. Exhale, twist the chest. Bring the chest back to the front and switch. Bring the right leg down, the right foot closer to the left hip. And then the foot in front, just in front of your right shin, knee facing up, shin facing to the front. Right hand behind you, fingertips behind you. Inhale, left arm up, lengthen, and then hand to the right knee. Inhale, lift the chest up and head up. Exhale, twist the chest, the shoulders, lastly the head. Inhale, come back to the center. Good. And bring both feet down. Okay, so if you have a bolster, you're going to bring it behind you, or a pillow, a bigger pillow. Start to bring it behind you. And you have your blocks, bring them next to you. Okay, and also you can make yourself a little pillow with your blanket or with your cushion. Just a little bit of a pillow here. Bring your lower back closer to the edge of your bolster or pillow, and then slowly slide down. And you're going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, and you can bring the blocks under the knees, under the thighs, in any height, so that they are a little bit supported. And then rest back. Open up the arms, letting the shoulders fall out, take up some space. And rest the head heavy. You can either stay with the arms open, or you can bring the hands to your belly and continue connecting to your baby. And as you're resting here, tuning into where you might need to soften in order to let more flow and ease into your life in this moment. Knowing that you can find it in your body and in your breath, so that you find it in your day-to-day. Feeling each breath restoring, revitalizing your body. And then bring the knees together, feet as wide as the hips. You can tuck your tailbone a little bit. Notice that your lower back feels comfortable. And then bring the side of the right ankle on top of your left knee. And with your right hand, you can press away the knee. Or you can also lift the left knee up, lift the left foot up, and bring the leg in towards you. Flex the right foot. Just a little sway from side to side. Bringing the left knee closer, soften the shoulders. And then switch sides, bringing the feet down at first. Left knee in, open it to the side. Bring the side of the ankle on top of the right knee. Flex the right foot. With your hand, with your left hand, you can press away the left thigh and stay there. Or you can lift the right foot off the ground and hug the back of your right knee. Bring the leg in towards you. Maybe a little sway of the right knee from side to side. Drawing it closer. And start to find the natural breath that comes and goes. Let both legs relax down. If there's any other movements that you like to do before resting in Shavasana, go ahead. Maybe dropping the knees from side to side. Maybe a happy baby. And then extend your legs. Give them a little shake. Coming to rest in a Shavasana for a few minutes. And letting yourself feel supported by the earth below you. Letting yourself feel nourished by this energy of the earth below you. Allowing yourself to be in stillness so that your mind, body, and soul fully recharge. Relax and surrender completely, allowing yourself to melt into this moment. And if you'd like, you can stay here as long as you want. And when you're ready, start to move your toes and your fingers. Take a deeper breath to reawaken. And then bend your knees. And slowly turn over to your side, bringing more of the side of the hip down, over to the left side preferably. And you can stay on your left side for a few breaths, more of a fetal position. And then slowly extend the right leg. With your right hand, press down on the ground and start to lift your body up. Cross your legs, come to sit. Bring the hands back to your belly. Sending your baby all the love, all the strength, and all the peace. And then bring the hands up to your chest. Sending yourself all the love, all the strength, all the peace. And trust that you have it already inside of you. Trusting in this journey. Allowing yourself to find flow and ease through it. Bring your palms together. Take a deep breath in, hold it at the top. And let it out through the mouth. One more time, deepest breath you've taken, up, 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 hold it. Hold it a little longer. Exhale out. And wrap your palms together, feeling the heat, feeling this new energy created. Bring the hands to your eyes, open the eyes, receive. Bring the hands together. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this session. My name is Claudia, and I'll see you in another video.